Hello everyone, what's happening in the next few days? Of course, the billion-dollar question is, did we hit bottom on Bitcoin on August 5th? For altcoins, was it last week's thrill, or will it be this week's stats or next week's Fed decision? At some point we'll dip like this, then rebound. Maybe we're already rebounding. That's the big question. My strong belief is that in the next 2-3 weeks we'll hit bottom. Maybe we hit it last week. This is really great news. You know, it's one of those tokens I've been following for years. I really love Stacks, the layer 2 blockchain on Bitcoin that aims to expand Bitcoin's capabilities, especially in DeFi and smart contracts. They made a major update called Nakamoto, honoring Satoshi Nakamoto on August 28th. Since then, they've already hit a monthly high in smart contracts. It's great news and could really take off, especially given its history. We're talking about daytime only, and for me it could be a narrative that blows everything up, performing much better than all others, even all competitors. Ethereum's layer 1 could be a huge surprise because we're talking about doing what Ethereum does, but on Bitcoin, it's simply monstrous. Plus, the token hasn't reacted much positively yet. The market's tough, but when it recovers, I think Stacks could be one of the outperforming tokens. Could the surprise token of this cycle be Sonic? Sonic might not ring a bell. It's GhostFTM, which is changing its name to Sonic. They're getting great results in testnet. It's not live yet, but in testing they've made huge strides and are becoming the fastest blockchain. They've even shown they're faster than Solana, though it's still in testnet, so we'll see. Another key point, you probably know Andre Cronje, co-founder of Fantom FTM. He's been in and out, hard to keep track. Anyway, he's all in on this rebranding, moving from Fantom FTM to Sonic with a much faster blockchain. What I really like, because it's usually very profitable, is their model of giving 90% of gas fees to developers. Money drives progress, so this will attract developers to the blockchain. Huge potential gains could be very positive. The token isn't reacting much yet though. It's been a while since we heard about Elon Musk's futuristic projects rather than his tweets. You see him on X and all that. In Brazil, he's planning to send his first Starship to Mars in just 2 years. It seems incredible because 2 years is nothing. It's been an interesting project to follow. We'll keep an eye on it. Of course, it's been a long time since we've had any news from Elon Musk in the cryptocurrency world. Interestingly, to wrap up, I think most people in the crypto sector are pro-Trump and his loyal supporters. I think most people in the crypto world are pro-Trump and openly fund him. Many in the crypto sphere, but not everyone. Ripple's co-founder Chris Larsen, for instance, supports Kamala Harris. The idea was to mention that in the next 2 months, once we're past the holidays, the news will soon be dominated by the American elections, which will influence the news and bring speculation to the market. The map looks great. It's magnificent. Sometimes it's best to just enjoy it. QNT is doing well. BTT has great momentum and Tau is performing nicely. However, in terms of volume, it's pretty quiet. We started the week slowly. Americans are on active, less than 10 billion on Ethereum, 16 billion on Bitcoin. Both are almost at a standstill now due to lack of transactions. So Bitcoin's at 54,000, almost 55,000. Let's take a look. But it's starting to makes me optimistic, though we can't predict what'll happen. From the figures I've seen for days now, and it's accelerating, we should see good news, a positive price index stat, then an ECB rate cut. So this week, maybe some good vibes, then the Fed rate cut. We'll go step by step, but this week I'm seeing positive signs. Looking at Bitcoin, we discussed this. Let the market show. Inverted shoulders pattern. At the bottom of the range, it's very logical to me that this is the case. Now, if the price index is bad, it'll completely. As for tokens mimicking this pattern, there's Tau. We saw it quickly. Shoulders, head, shoulders, just like Bitcoin. It's pretty wild how similar they are. Stacks is also quite similar. We discussed it today with the announcement of Nakamoto's blockchain migration. I think the prospects are absolutely insane. We'll likely blow past that pivot we made around 4, let's say. There's huge potential for growth. Then there's RSR, which we haven't talked about in a while. I've noticed the same inverse head and shoulders pattern. We'll see if it holds, but if those who bought RSR, Stacks, TAO, or Bitcoin in recent days are right, we'll play well because good things might happen. And it's not just that they're striking oil at Atom Cosmos, it's like coming home, because I can't grasp what's happening, how it's possible to have such a continuous fall. It's becoming absolutely insane. And then can't. Similar story. It was like Atom Cosmos before rebounding. It's just started to recover, but it was on the same track, and we're hoping it'll confirm. To confirm a rebound, it needs to break at least 71 or 72. Otherwise, we're making higher lows, lower highs, and it'll drop further. Lastly, Radiant, which has given us a nice 3x in just a few days since early September. I heard it's related to mining changes, and yeah, we're in early September. It's a nice 3x, even if it was 4x. It's consolidating a bit now. That's all from me. Have a great week ahead. See you soon. Bye, everyone.